Yep, this movie was amazing. I loved it a lot. So it's me, guy who needs a haircut here, and yesterday I saw the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and I gotta say, it is no no lie, a very good movie. I loved it a lot. I think it's up there with Endgame, like ever since Endgame. I think Deadpool and Wolverine is probably up there, maybe tied with Endgame, because that movie was spectacular. I loved it a whole lot. So I'm a big Deadpool guy. I love Deadpool. He's probably like my favorite Marvel he- hero in the entire uh, Marvel universe. And this honestly, this movie was just what you can expect from a Deadpool movie. He breaks fourth walls. He says a lot of bad words. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of funny jokes. It's just really good. The only good thing about it is that take a Deadpool movie and put Hugh Jackman in it as Wolverine, and that's basically what this movie is. It is really good. The jokes hit. I laughed a whole lot. It was so good seeing so many cameos from like other Marvel movies. Like seeing Blade was amazing because I love Blade. Seeing Elektra, um, Daredevil's I think girlfriend. It was cool seeing I think X-23, which was from the Logan movie a little ago, and it was also cool seeing a new guy called Gambit. I think Gambit in this movie was really good. He looks like he has good potential to have his own movie. His whole like thing about Gambit and his like powers and him with the cards and all that. I think it's really cool. I feel like this guy deserves a movie of his own. But everything about this was good. So the story was kind of confusing. Basically, basically Deadpool was in a timeline, right? And his timeline got messed up, and he also wanted to be an Avenger, but his timeline got messed up. So the TVA from Loki took him to like this place, and he said there's a way that you can fix your timeline so you can go back to your family, and he needed to get I think the Wolverine because that was his anchor to help rebuild a timeline. So he got the Wolverine, and there's this lady called Cassandra Nova who is the sister of Professor X, and she is just trying like I think trying to control all the timelines. So it comes to this whole movie where Deadpool and Wolverine they have to stop her so they can save the multiverse basically. So the multiverse is in their hands. So that's the whole movie. That's like the whole synopsis of it. Um, but it's more than that. It's just really good. I love I don't know like it. I love this movie. This movie was really good. I don't know what else to say about it. Like I don't see any complaints about this movie. Like there wasn't really anything I saw that was bad about this movie. But that doesn't mean that this movie is a 10 out of 10. Just because there's nothing bad about this movie doesn't mean that it's a perfect 10 out of 10. Like I don't believe in that. But it was really good. All the cameos were nice. Seeing all like the references to like Marvel and like Marvel slapping like Marvel and Fox like being in beef. They also made a joke about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, and that was honestly very that was just out of pocket. There, I was laughing at that. The fights that Deadpool and Wolverine did was nice. Um, and they made so many jokes about like Karens. Trying to remember, they made like jokes about like Gen Z. So like you see out here Deadpool saying like, "Oh frick, yeah, no cap, take the L, let him cook." Like Deadpool was actually speaking in Gen Z, which was pretty funny to me. Um, Even though this movie is rated R and is catered to adults, but I'm pretty sure so many kids watch this movie, and they sorry too late for them. But this movie does seem like it should be for young people, like the way like the movie is laid out and like the way like the concept of this movie is. But obviously it's Deadpool, and you know Deadpool and all his like inappropriate jokes and all, so it was rated R because if this movie was PG-13, I'm pretty sure this movie would have been hated because Deadpool wouldn't have been showing his full potential. He would just be out here saying, "Oh, what the heck?" You know, that's what happened with Once Upon a Deadpool. That's why the movie didn't really get a lot of things because it was PG-13. But now that it's rated R, it's cool, and it's probably I think the first rated R MCU movie out there. So it was pretty cool. What else? It was just very fun. Like it was very excited. I was compelled. I think my favorite part of the movie was when Wolverine and Deadpool were fighting all the other variants of Deadpool, and it had like that cool little like action scene, like it was like out of John Wick, and it was cool. That was very entertaining. It was funny. Um, I don't. It was good. It was just really good. It was emotional, of course. It was very funny, comedic. It was very gory. It was just like take it. It's just an average Deadpool movie, and that's why it did so good in the box office. I think this is like the fifth grossing comic book, like the top fifth grossing comic book movie out there right now. I think it like topped Endgame. Maybe I think so because it was that good. And I feel like if Marvel finds their way to keep something like this happening, they would probably succeed more in this good. So overall, this movie was really good. I know I can't really explain it, but it's very hard to explain like what this movie is about. I think Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman were a good play for this. I mean, they were such a good duo together. It seemed like they hated each other, like they started fighting, and then like over time, they became friends. So it's almost like a friendship type of movie. I thought they were gonna kiss at one point, but that didn't happen. Kind of sad. And it's cool seeing Wolverine actually wearing his superhero costume after 20 years, and that's what Deadpool joked about. Like, wow, you were wearing your costume. Why it only took 20 effing years, and and that's what he said. And it's cool seeing him finally wearing his comic book costume. It was nice. It was good. Um, this movie was really good. This is something that you guys have to watch. I'm pretty sure you guys watched this movie already. I'm pretty sure a lot of people watched this movie already. But if you haven't watched this movie and you're thinking about watching the movie, watch the freaking movie. It's really good. It's so good. I loved it so much. It was perfect. I can probably say it like that. So if I was to rate this movie out of a good 10, I'll just give it a good old 9.5. It was amazing. I loved it a lot. Um, I know there's not really anything wrong about this movie, but I don't think it's a perfect 10. A perfect 10 should probably transcend me to a different dimension of actual happiness, almost like Breaking Bad and Interstellar. Um, but those 10 movies are pretty good. But Deadpool and Wolverine, perfect movie. It's so good. If you're like in a mood to laugh, in a mood to cry, in a mood to like see some awesome uh, kills, see some throwback characters, see a new character that will probably get its own movie at one point, watch this movie. Multiverse, timelines, TVA. I thought I was gonna see Loki in here, but I was kind of sad. Chris Evans, Jennifer Garner, Wesley Snipes was in this movie. It was so good. It was good. Channing Tatum was in this movie too. Very good. I don't know what else to say about this because the only thing I can say about this movie is that it was just really good. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman really outplayed themselves in this movie, and it made an absolute freaking Marvel MCU masterpiece. I really hope I see them in the two new Avengers movies, because I feel like that will save the movie. Even though I know that Robert Downey Jr. is gonna be in the first in Doomsday, so yeah, amazing movie, very good. I really hope that we can get more Deadpool movies like that, or at least see other Marvel characters have living up to that potential of a movie. It was good. Thanks for watching.